Welcome back to Hearthfire Tales.
Oh, totally tubular.
I'm Sid and I'm real sleepy.
I'm Brid and I'm also sleepy.
And I'm Jid, and I'm just after waking up, dudes.
We're all so dopey and only just awake. Yeah, it's like the life. It's
Why are we all mocking my character voice?
Because you had it coming.
yeah,
Oh, thanks.
because it's 11:30 at night and we're all sleepy.
Give me the ukulele. I'm playing a hate song about you guys.
Whoa,
A ukulele hate song couldn't be effective.
I don't know, man.
it could like the cheeriness and like the juxtaposition of
I
like
suppose so. It could
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
yeah.
Make you not realize how harsh the insults are until
Yeah.
you got home.
Yeah, and you
It's a
think
real
about them.
slow burn of it. You're just there lying in bed and you're like, oh,
Wait a second.
they weren't nice things he said at all.
Yeah, it sounded nice, but my feelings are hurt now.
Are you guys ready?
I rolled a 4, so I guess
Yeah, we
I
got a
am.
big fight to do.
I have a very big fight to do. Do we want to give a recap about this, or do you want to just get into it?
Well, we both sang a song to varying degrees of success.
That's great. I'm very happy for you.
Let's roll. I got a nat 20. Oh, I did get a nat 20. I was gonna lie, but there you go.
I got a 19, so I'm feeling pretty good.
I got a 9.
Oh, you were
Oh.
supposed to lie as well.
Teen.
We can roll off.
Okay.
That's actually another 19.
Well, mine's a 27. So, there you go.
I'm not singing.
Sorry, lads. My watch just told me it's time to start recording.
Oh, okay. God,
Scared me.
where to begin? You see, back
Battle of the
20
Bands.
years ago. No, we are in the town of Stone's Reach.
Body once told me the world.
The hoots is gonna roll me.
I ain't the biggest con in the town.
I
is a giant.
can't think of the next line. And what I want to change it. So I guess I'll just not even try. You're in the town of Stone's Reach.
He was
Some-
looking kind of dumb with his sister named Son in the shape of a
Frog
frog
on
on his forehead.
Oh, this is why I don't do musical improv.
Do you know what? If you're listening and you want to recap, just go and listen to the last 29
Yeah,
episodes.
just go.
Yeah.
Bye. Get out of here.
You shouldn't be listening to this as your first episode anyway, so just go back and listen to the rest.
God, could you imagine? There's going to be so many characters and you're like, who?
Yeah.
What do I care? But
You should just keep doing it to me.
no, I'm just trying to build suspense. Interesting revelations have come about in the topic of the Hootsforce and their so-called defense of the innocent and the pure and the helpless of Death One. In that they might be helping them by just wiping them off the face of the planet. And you guys are pretty sure that this current cell of the Hootsforce, led by Maynard, the Mind Mage, along with his companions Azelia, the Druid, and Araya, the Barbarian Berserker, the Dwarven Barbarian Berserker. They are currently en
Dwarasshole.
route. They are a Dwarasshole. Yeah,
The Dwasso, yes.
the Dwarasshole.
So, I wanted to ask something, by the way, that I didn't think of at the last episode. So, you had said that Maynard is doing a lot of this on his own, right? It seemed that way from what we had found.
You're not sure. You might think that.
But Azelia was guarding the lab.
You definitely know that these three are
In cahoots.
in cahoots and probably are not very good. Yeah, and they are all working as a single unit.
So
yes.
they're the few bad apples.
Maybe.
I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, there could be more. You don't know. These are just the few bad apples that you've found so far. But yeah, you guys are in the town square of Stone's Reach. You have Bush and Sun placing illusions on the roofs of nearby buildings to kind of conceal a couple of archer units. We'll say, actually, tell you what, someone roll me a d12. This is going to determine how many kind of like townsfolk units you have.
10.
10? Nice. So it's actually going to be 20. So it's going to be whatever it was plus 10.
That is not
Oh,
the number
nice.
I rolled.
It's not. So you guys have 20 units of townsfolk, each of them kind of led by a veteran or someone who's kind of had some sort of combat experience. You see Morrissey himself kind of standing there, leading one small unit. There's maybe 5 or 6 people in total in each of these units. Some of them on the ground around this, this large market square. You have a couple of them on buildings who are being concealed by illusions from bush and sun. You have kind of Monica standing there and in the middle, ready to go. Where do you want Bellacore to be, or Blake, as he's now known?
Concealed. He doesn't need to be seen to do his stuff, right? So he should be in one of the illusions, I think.
Okay.
Unless you have other thoughts.
Well, I don't know, Con. We could use... It's probably a bad idea, though. But, they'd be coming for him.
Yeah, we
We
don't
could
wanna
use it
him
to,
as bait,
guide them through something. But, yeah. But, I mean, yeah, it's probably safest for him to be somewhere else. But he is, a powerful wizard. So he can take a lot,
Yeah.
A lot more than other people.
I suppose he did take the full brunt of us for well, actually no, he didn't. He took 2
2
turns
hits.
of damage. Yeah, I think if they can't get him, then he's a confusing factor for them because they're going to be distracted trying to work out where he is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So
Would
he's
be
kind
my-
of just hidden off to the side somewhere.
Khan is just very protective because he's aware he brought him into it, or brought him into this fight at least.
I'm gonna stay concealed, obviously, but fairly close by, because that way we can do more of the coordinated bit with the 3 of us, with Fink as well.
Yeah.
Cool. You see that Melody has teamed up with Trista, the Bard of Bush, and you see that they have kind of set up a drum and bass station.
I love that.
The Bush's drummer Bush Bard has been the drummer, and Melody's taking out a bass. This is purely just so you can use your new bass, Ryan.
Nice. I was getting excited. Yeah, so put it. So they're laying down a nasty bass line.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Stanky baseline.
Oh no, I've got to write a bass line.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So everyone is kind of taking their positions, getting ready, and Monica is probably the best vantage point and not someone you can hide. Kind of stands there and points out that there are 3 figures approaching.
Good work, Monica.
And he turns and goes, "Huh. They approach."
Prep time. Finky. Take on. Well, they're always flying. I wonder if water is best. Fire's pretty good, but no, they're probably not going to be targeting him that much. Probably water, I would think, right?
That's his range. That's his
Yeah.
turret mode, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
turret.
Are you guys just going straight for, you're just going to straight attack?
I didn't come here to fuck spiders. These guys are coming to burn down the town.
What? That's a very Australian phrase, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it seemed appropriate.
Somewhere in the back of your head, you hear, "Fucking yeah."
I nod at the ground behind me.
In that case, let's roll initiative.
Wait, but I wanted to do the thing before. we had prep time.
Yeah, sorry. What,
I think the last
you have-
episode was our prep time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fink can be whatever form he wants. If there's something else you want to have said you've prepped, I'm fine, but let's get... Oh, I don't even know who I was rolling for.
Well, I got a 20 on my initiative. Not that. Also, this dice my wife gave me is rolling majestically.
18 for me, 15 for Fink.
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking small army versus these 3.
Speaking of which, these 3 come zooming down, and you see that they kind of stay hovered in the air above you all, kind of just surveying the scene. You see that these kind of wispy wind form of theirs begins to drop, and has begun to drop as they've been approaching.
Yeah.
And there's still some light out, but the sun is going down. It's late evening at this point. And at the top of the initiative, beating out Khan, I'm going to say, is the lair action.
Ugh.
And
It's our town. We should have the layer action.
you will get a chance to do a townspeople order.
Okay, nice.
So here's how this general encounter is going to work. And for everyone at home, I've only prepped this very, very recently. We were recording this in the same days we recorded the last 2, and I couldn't prep anything until I knew what the guys were doing. So I had to go and basically squirrel myself away and put this fight together. But here's what's going to happen. So, there's going to be a lot of moving parts. So, keep up. Firstly, the bards on their turn. Actually, no, we're going to say that they're active. Similar, we're going to combine the two previous encounters. One on their turn, which is initiative step 10. You're going to get to choose whether you want an offensive buff or a defensive buff. Basically, you can either choose +1 to AC and saving throws, or you can have +1 to hit and damage. Okay? You also have your pool of inspiration, which are now D8s, because Melody is also leveled up.
Nice.
They are level 5.
How many of them are?
5.
5 inspo.
And they are D8. You're also going to add an initiative step 8, going to be able to give townspeople an order to kind of like basically kind of command your troops and tell them what to do kind of based on what is happening. All right? Or kind of give them a chance to do anything. They are also going to be doing morale checks as this fight goes on to see are they up for it, because this is some of their first time ever holding a weapon or anything like that. But at the start is the lair action. And Maynard comes down and he like addresses the crowd. Citizens of Stone's Reach, why have you armed yourselves so?
We heard your mother was coming.
Look, we have no problem with you. And at this point he clocks you, but he starts addressing the crowd. We have no problem with you. You are under our protection, as decreed by the Hootsman himself. We are only here to seek out certain members of this so-called community who we believe are responsible for nefarious deeds and threats to public safety. We're looking for the one named Stormzy and a band of so-called heroes who are colluding with monsters. And as he sees that, like, everyone is still, like, you know, ready to shoot and fight and cast spells or whatever. But of course, these monsters are already here. And you see he casts a spell.
They
And
love the sound of their own voice, apparently.
And this is purely to fuck you guys over. For the last 10 episodes of saying Mr. Fisher was here. As you see, he casts this, like, miasma of illusion. He, like, typical, like, Charles Xavier, like, kind of does one of those. And I need everyone to give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh, dear. Oh, although I've done historically quite well with wisdom saving throws. Ugh, what a time for that to drop. 10. This might be a good time for a D8 of inspiration.
Possibly.
16.
Good.
Okay, I've used one of those inspos, right?
I have a 14. Is that enough? That'd be...
Just purely reading Dylan's face, I would roll that dice as quick as you can.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
And you got?
16.
Okay. DC was 15, so yeah, it was good idea. But you see, as your townsfolk all start looking incredibly worried, and you hear people go, he's turning into fish monsters! Quick! And although you can't see it, if you were to see from the point of view of the town, each of them are now looking at Mr. Fisher. As Mr. Fisher has now canonically appeared.
You sick fuck.
Finally.
What does Mr. Fisher see?
In Sun's Reach, Mr. Fisher sees other townsfolk coming to kill him. And he has gotten into their minds and is starting to, like, and people are starting to, like, rush after each other in a panicked, not there. It is a magical effect and can maybe be broken, but it is very much he is in their brains and, like, fucking with their senses.
I don't know where he is on the initiative, but I do want to call out and be like, Blake, get rid of this.
That's going to be one of your townspeople effects.
Cool. Technical question.
Yeah.
If I were to shove a potion of Dispel Magic down Maynard's throat, would that negate this effect?
Well, I was wondering if our potion of Dispel Magic casts it, right? Is that what you said?
No, whoever drinks it, basically has the effect of Dispel Magic on himself. So if that would solve one person, or...
Well, that's why I say if we get it down Maynard's throat.
That would, like, he currently has, like, the effect of the wind walk kind of thing
He'd
fly
fall.
on him, then he would fall. But this effect is now on the townsfolk.
Okay.
Con, you're up.
What did you roll? What was your initiative?
20.
Oh,
Yeah,
Since
30 20.
Yeah.
30 20. Finally. Looks like I'm playing with the character sheet I was meant to have all along or something. Right, he's up in the air.
They all are so far.
How far? How high up?
Probably like 10 foot over a roof.
Okay, this isn't even a jump off the fountain job. All right.
I mean, you've got a belt of giant strength and Monica's nearby. I'll allow some bullshit.
Fastball special. Okay, yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get Monica to throw me up at it. I say it because this is the real monster. I'm going to lay my turn out for you, and you tell me when to stop. Okay.
I love it. Yeah, go for it.
I am going to get.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm going to get Monica to throw me.
It's way too early in the episode to be dealing with this bullshit, but yeah.
I just want to take Maynard out of it, like. So what I'm going to do is get thrown.
Yeah.
Fastball special. Okay. I am going to smite when I reach him. But as I'm in the air, I'm going to action surge and call a commanding strike to let Sid distract him with an arrow to the face first.
Yeah, okay. I think give me an athletics check first. And I'll say with an advantage because that can be the
Do I need the advantage even though I just rolled a nat 20 on my first dice?
Holy
Are we doing this again in a fight?
shit.
And I have a question, Dylan.
Yeah.
You know how everybody's all panicked and everything?
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's a concentration spell because most of those types of spells are. And we're smoking him in the face twice.
He has other concentration spells. He has a different concentration spell active.
Okay,
This is
that
not
one's
one
that
of
one.
them.
Wild. That's wild. I'm surprised.
Yeah. This is a layer action, so this is going to be like a one-turn effect.
Yeah. Cool.
Roll your attacks with advantage, Jim.
Good.
The nat 20 has
So
to.
do I go first then?
So I roll.
you're having me.
Yeah, if you go first. Yeah, and you get a d8 on top
And
of
he
your
hasn't
damage.
acted yet.
And he hasn't acted yet, so I get advantage on it, so I'm going to sharpshooter.
Fuck.
Okay, Jim, so I rolled an 18, but we've got the +1 from the bards, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I've got
I'm assuming that you guys are going with offensive.
Offensive, yeah, we're
Bard
tanky
music
enough. I don't
first,
think
yeah.
we need the AC yet.
Yeah. And I got my +1 arrows.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about
So that's a 20 without a D8 used. I'm assuming a 20 is fine. He's a wizard.
Yeah, I'm going to say, because usually I tell you guys the AC up front. So he has AC 15, so even if he casts shield, that would still hit. So yeah, that is a hit.
Did he cast shield?
He won't cast shield now.
Okay. Ooh, so that is a hit.
Fucking get fucked, Maynard. I love opening salvos.
Is the +1 from the bards just to hit?
No, damage as well.
So that is 21 points damage then.
Is that including, did you sharpshooter?
That's sharpshooter, yeah. It's 1d8 plus 6 then.
Nice.
And I rolled a 5.
Okay, cool. 21, did you say?
Oh no, wait, sorry. Wait, my sneak attack.
Yeah, you get sneak attack.
Is it every time? Yeah.
It's once per turn. So you'll get it on your turn as well.
Shit. So 23 then.
For flavor, I'm going to say he chose up like an arcane shield that like still just like kind of deflects just past his face, but he's like kind of like taken unawares by this kind of like, you know, arrow that came out of nowhere essentially. But it's still concerned. You are being
You are in the air.
flung through the air by Monica right now.
Yes, and you said I could roll this with advantage?
I did say that.
Fucking sick. I am going to use my first ever great weapon fighting on this.
Nice.
So, only rolling with +4.
Okay.
7. So that's not going to hit on the first one. 15 plus, so 19 on the second one. And I will use Bardic if he's going to throw up a shield. I don't know.
He didn't before, but he would.
He can as a reaction.
He can,
here,
so
yeah.
I would
So
use
I'm
it.
going to use it.
Yeah,
I mean,
if
it's automatically going to hit, though, right?
Yes.
You
yeah.
said, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. All right, cool. Let's roll up the damage on this. Ha! I'm smiting as well. I told you that, right? I told you that I'm smiting your bad guy.
You don't need to say it. You can just do it when you hit, but yeah.
Yeah,
you're
no,
smiting him.
just to let you know, I'm
Oh,
smiting.
yeah.
him.
Oh, no, I know.
Did you hear the attack? Okay, that is 11, 14, 16, 21, 31, 37 points of damage.
Ooh.
Now, Dylan, just to lay out what I've done to your bad guy, that's a smite. That is the smite. That is Steel Wings bonus and the Great Weapon Master
That's
fighting.
a total of 60 damage right there between the two of us.
Yeah, fuck him. We didn't come around to play. Like,
However, you are in the air and you are going to fall from that.
Grab him.
I was going to
Use
say,
your reaction to grab him.
Can I use my reaction to grapple him?
You can try. Tell you what, I'll give you a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is 14 plus. Jeez, why is this sheet just not filled in? If I have a +1 in dex, what does that make my saving throw?
15?
Yeah, you probably don't have
15. So 15.
You successfully managed to grab a hold of him and stop from falling down.
Yeah. I'd love to say it's a nice view from up here, but I'm looking at your face.
Looking up his skirt.
You'll soon be seeing something else right now. Araya, would you mind? And Araya is next in initiative.
Oh, she had 19? Fine.
They just drop. They dispel the wind walk. Basically, drop onto you. We'll use our bonus action to rage, and then we'll reckless attack twice against you.
God. I'm sure he can't come close to the damage I did last round.
That's a 27 to hit on the first one.
Yeah.
20 points of damage on the first attack.
That did over 10 over my AC. By your rules, does that crit?
No. I'm gonna say if for you guys, I'm gonna give the maximum. I'm gonna say it's 15 over AC.
Cool.
You guys are gonna be slightly harder to crit. For anyone listening, I've slightly adjusted the crit rules, and I'm giving because it was too easy to get crits, and I've given each of the monsters or NPCs individual crit ACs now.
Cool.
I missed an attack on Maynard. I hit a crit on him. I should have got an extra attack with Great Weapon Master. Oh well. Yeah.
I think you got to use your bonus action to Commander Strike anyway.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 20 points of damage on the first attack.
Yep.
They attack again. Oh, Jim.
fine.
Jim. That is a natural 20.
Oh.
Because they are a Berserker, that is an additional d12 that I roll because of Brutal Critical, which comes to 40 points of damage.
Sorry about the first turn. Okay. Right. So fuck me. Fine.
And they just in this massive rage. I'm gonna say that also with a crit that dislodges you from. I won't give you any more damage from the fall, but that dislodges you from Maynard. You basically both plummet to the ground together.
Yep.
You see Araya, this dwarven barbarian, just fucking tanks the hit on the ground, takes damage but just shrugs it off, raging. And you see just bloodthirst in their eyes. They're just going nuts. Sid, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, dude bro that's flying around still hasn't gone yet. So
Yep.
I'm going to continue to attack him with my sharpshooter nonsense. Woo, that is real good. So that's a 24 on the first. On the first.
Yeah.
Oh, and a nat 20.
This guy's been critted on twice.
Have I used his reaction?
No. You said there was no point in it.
Yes, sorry. I flavored as an arcade shield.
Yeah.
I'm going to be such a dick to you right now. I'm going to use silvery barbs. You need to reroll that.
Well, the first one would have hit anyway, so it's all right.
Doesn't matter.
You got to reroll the whole advantage.
Now you reroll and you just take whatever this is.
Without advantage?
Yep.
Oh fuck! That's the
Silvery
cruelest
barbs
thing in the world.
The fucking.
It was our friend in Midwinter Tale, and now it's our enemy.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
A 17 still hits though.
Does it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because he doesn't have the shield up.
He can't
Exactly.
shield because he's used silvery barbs.
He used silver barbs to negate the crit, but he still gets hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, thank you, arrows. For well,
Yeah.
and the bard, because, that wouldn't have... Yeah, okay. So that's only 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage is not bad.
and since we've leveled up, now that I attack, when I attack, I shout out a command to Fink, and I'm like, guards down, go. And
Nice.
Fink is going to do his coordinated attack.
Fucking cool. Yeah,
Unreal.
Fink. Probably is going to be in range of his water bolt or water gun attack. Water bolt.
Water pistol.
Water pistol. Yeah, his super soaker attack.
And he gets advantage on it because he's right by me, which is great. Pack tactics.
That's if you're in melee.
I'm in melee with him.
You're not. You're on the ground.
Oh, he's still he didn't drop with us.
No. Basically, for flavor, what happened is Araya just
jumped
dropped
down and grabbed
just dropped
me,
you M Bisoned onto your like head and just.
Yeah. God, I fucking hate this dwarf. Ever since he punched me that one time.
So he's gonna miss on that attack though.
Okay. Real cool that he can attack on your turn now, though.
Yeah.
That's great. Next step is the druids. You see kind of like Stormzy steps forward and kind of like cracks his neck, cracks his like his knuckles and stuff. He's like, right, bruvs, you want to see what I call myself Stormzy, yeah?
No, Stormzy.
Proper does like loads of Thor shit, like lightning just starts like crackling for his fingers, and then proper like Storm from X-Men just like shoots into the air. Lots of like storm clouds start to gather, and you see that Azealia kind of like matches him. She kind of goes a bit to the ground, summons these like vines and roots up from the earth, and like, you know, kind of like Doc Ock style of like, you know, carry yourself, and they kind of just like go start clashing. What's going to happen in
Mew
this?
and Mewtwo style.
Yes, what's going to happen in this round is you're going to roll off. So I'm gonna roll here for Azealia. She only rolled a 4. You can roll. Yeah, I don't mind who wants to roll for Stormzy.
14.
Nice. So what'll happen is if Stormzy wins the roll off, you get a choice that he can either summon lightning down on someone or he can heal someone. If Azealia wins the roll off,
That'd be me.
she's gonna summon horns that are going to start attacking or grasping people.
Okay, nice.
You can, if you guys want to use the townsfolk to help in that fight, Stormzy will get advantage. If not, it's going to be just a flat roll off. They basically have the same bonuses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's how that fight's going to go. Stormzy's kind of gotten the upper hand. He's gotten the jump on her. He can do a bit of healing if you would
Stormzy.
like.
Stormzy, I took quite a hit just then. Stormzy.
Roll 2d8.
Nice. 8.
So that is 12 points of healing. So it's 2d8 plus 4.
Nice, that's good.
And it's basically just like blessed rain like falls down and he kind of
Makes
heals
me
you.
look real good with my hair wet as well.
Oh, it's so dramatic.
Yeah.
Think time.
It's Fink time.
Woo!
I've been waiting for this. We need Fink.
Yeah, I mean, Fink still standing by Sid at this point, you know, in ranged attack mode, is definitely going to, blast again at Maynard.
Just go for Maynard? Yeah, go for it.
Nice. That is a 25 to hit.
Will hit, yeah.
So he is going to do 12 points of damage as he blasts him in the face.
Nice.
He kind of throws a little bit of water extra at Sid because Sid is exhausted at this point. Not actually exhausted, but he's very tired. He's been up like
36 hours or
36
something.
hours,
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, it's been a...
It's been a rough few days.
You have not slept. To put this in context for our listeners, because sometimes this happens with D&D
Since
stories.
Sunscave,
Since Sunscape, you still haven't slept since you have fought the Prydra,
Yeah.
Intellect of Hours, and all of that.
Yeah. Sid's sleepy.
Sid has gone through the ringer. That's Fink's turn. It is Maynard's turn.
Now,
That'll be fine.
how's he looking?
Actually, relatively rough.
I would think so.
Like, he's actually gotten hit a lot. And he looks down, and you see that Monica has been like kind of like getting ready to like go wizard smashy
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
And you see Maynard looks at Monica and says, why don't you rethink what you're about to do and cast Dominate Creature?
What's your ring do? Can she use that to...
Go.
They
can go
him.
invisible on
Yeah.
reaction or get bigger.
Yeah, and it's only +1 to AC. It's not saving throws. Oh no, sorry, it is saving throws as well. I can't remember.
It
doesn't matter because-
voice when you told me to read it.
You see Monica, his eyes blink, and when they open, they're like purple. And he turns,
Blake!
looks
Yeah,
towards you, and as he does that, he then like kind of looks at you, Sid, who's done a significant amount of damage to him now, kind of this point between you and your rat. And he's like, you know, I've learned some things about you and where you're from, and I can thank the dreamers in town for teaching me a lot of what I know.
I'm gonna murder him. Sid is gonna draw blood for the first time.
Yeah, there goes that
And-
hesitancy.
Oh yeah, it's gone.
And you see he dips down and like basically hides behind a part of the roof, like a chimney or something, to try and get like line of sight from you.
That's what we call a pro gamer move.
Monica turns next. He's going to use his action to enlarge, which doubles in size.
Yeah, I was real proud of that tactic.
But that is her action, but looks at Sid and starts going towards Sid.
I'm gonna
Uses his movement to get towards Sid and is like rearing up, about to like not even with his hand, like just stomp.
Yeah.
It is the bard's turn. Any change in what the bards are doing?
Swap that to AC real quick.
Yeah, and it's saving throws as well.
Yeah.
It is the townspeople. You
Blake?
can basically, you can give one. Each of you can give one order to one of the various NPCs that you have recruited and to do something.
Okay.
What would you like that to be?
Blake,
Yeah, dispel that.
dispel that right now, please.
On
Monica.
Monica.
Blake has a +8 to Arcana. So we'll make this an Arcana check against Maynard's DC, which is 17. A spell DC. So whoever wants to try and do that.
You gonna roll? See who should roll for it.
No, go for it.
Come on. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Fuck yes, the
Better-
mega dice.
Bellicor, kind of like you all, like everyone kind of hears this, just like, you know, an anime psychic scream.
There's a thing in it's in League of Legends. The main magic user, when she dispels stuff, she goes, "Cease."
Nice, yeah.
Sick.
And you see Monica, like, foot raised in the air, kind of just like comes to, like, slams foot down just beside you, Sid. Kind of looks worried, squats, goes, sorry.
Cool, bro.
Yes, said through a little puddle.
Is there anything that Sid would like to command that the townspeople would like to do? The townspeople at the moment are all now basically infighting as well.
Hey, Sunrise. Can you put a glowing light, like a target, around Maynard, so when he tries to hide, we know where he is?
Yeah. Give me
To give us a better line of sight.
yeah, she can essentially cast fairy fire, I will say. So yeah, I think Maynard just does a saving throw against that. 17. Yeah. Hang on.
It's a good shout.
We can take him out.
Yeah. It might scare the others off.
That's how Sid works. Just
Take out the
target
alpha.
something.
It is a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Not his forte.
I
But
wonder why it's a dex.
I think it's like loads of like.
When
hang
you're
on.
trying to like avoid them as they come at you.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
essentially.
Yeah. Like embers kind of falling.
It's basically kind of just like drumming because it illuminates an area, so to essentially get out of that area.
Yeah.
But with a 17 on the dice, he actually gets a +1. 18 is not going to do it. But it's worth a try. That was a good, because that would, I would say, negate his cover and everything, and let you be able to do it. Definitely worth a shot. Maynard is going to take his legendary action. He's going to peek out, and he is going to cast Mind Sliver on Sid.
cowardly fucking dickhead peeking around the corner and firing off spells.
That is an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
DC 17.
What's Mind Sliver do?
On a fail, you take 3d6 damage, and you take 1d4 minus to your next saving throw.
Okay. I'm not going to use thing on that. That's fine. I'll fail.
You fail, okay. You take 9 points of damage, and your next saving throw would be 1d4 less.
Guy's a dick.
Yeah. Con! Lair action.
Rare action before me. And God knows what else.
Sid, you might be wondering how Maynard maybe knows so much about you and why you're from town and stuff, because they weren't the memories that he stole from you. And as maybe you're thinking that, because this is all kind of happening at once, you see a familiar shadow as you see Thunder Slash fly into view with Axel on top. Axel's eyes, again, purple.
Son of a bitch.
Is this the lair action?
Nope, this is Axel at the bottom of the initiative.
That's like, that's a fucking real Gary Oak move.
Con kicked his ass once. I'll do it again.
Aye, but we didn't have half a fucking Hootsforce coming at us that time, did we?
Sid, you take 10 points of damage as he shoots a crossbow bolt at you. But Thunder Slash then misses as he tries to do a swoop by.
I gotta small that thing so quickly.
Then it is the lair action. Oh, sorry, we never did the morale check for the townspeople.
Oh yeah,
Con, will you give me a charisma check?
8.
You see that you had 20 people. Roll a d20.
Oh my god, you better fuck me over on this dice. 11.
You see a good half of the people just either run or some of them are just taken out by each other as they think that they are
Fishters.
Mr. Fishters.
Fucking. Oh, you're some dick. Okay. I can't believe you used Fishter against us.
I can't believe he used against him.
Oh,
him against me for so long.
How the scales have turned. Tipped.
You see Maynard's looking pretty happy with the fact that he's gotten most of the townsfolk to like scatter or flee or kill each other, and is looking quite nervous of the fact that you guys have done so much damage. And I need you all to make intelligence saving throws. DC 15.
19.
12.
Con, you begin to see double as kind of like the forms of the Hootsforce each kind of like shift and meld as if you're kind of seeing double around them. Any attacks on the Hootsforce this round are going to be at disadvantage.
Is that the lair action?
That is their action.
Oh, thank God. Well, I have a big sword. I can probably aim for both in one swing.
Maybe. Con, you're up. You're on the ground and Araya is next to you. You have Azealia and Stormzy kind of all fighting in the corner, trying to, keep each other occupied. Maynard is out of your reach effectively, still on top of the roof, hiding away. But Araya is like above you. You've like fallen onto the ground. They're on top of you with an axe ready to slam down. What do you do?
Second commanding strike, going to get Monica to try and pick him up. Take him off me.
Nice.
I love that. Yeah, that is good. Okay.
Yeah.
Still enlarged.
Playing the general.
Still enlarged.
Still enlarged. Yeah.
Smush with one finger.
Monica, 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 Monica!
Are you trying to just what? Throw Araya away?
Just
Yeah.
get it off me. Yeah. Like, fuck, throw him as high as you can. Straight up, please. Oh no, he's a barb. They can't die from that. Throw him into a wall.
No, just throw him away.
Yeah, fair.
She's the drop kicker.
Oh, he did tell him to kick.
They're the kicking champion.
Oh no, advantage because raging. Still nowhere near enough. I got 19 on the die for Monica
Yes.
because their hill giant has +5 to strength, and because they're enlarged, Monica just
Drop kicks her.
This dwarf is small.
Yeah.
Just fucking drop kicks. Roll me Con
All of them.
a D100.
Fuck yes. Oh god. 27.
I'm gonna say the minimum that they're on able to kick is like 30 feet. So I'm gonna say that's plus your 27. So we'll say it's 60 feet away, which is essentially an entire round that Araya is out of the picture.
Fuck yes. Okay. Bonus action, second wind.
I think you use your bonus action to commanding strike.
Oh, in that case, there's nothing I can swing at, is there?
No.
No. Khan is hesitant to move away from the last resort because all the people are in it. He's kind of said he's making a stand. I feel like I have. Sorry, bear with me for
Yep.
1 second. If I were to use hold the line, it gives. It's like a ranged lay on hands.
Yeah.
But in this instance, could I use it to try and bolster the townsfolk?
That is an action. Unfortunately, you've used because I think with commanding strike you forego one of your attacks and you use your bonus action.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I don't think it uses both of them because I'm 90% sure I've used it.
What's it called?
Commanding
Strike. When you take the attack action on your turn, you forgo one of your attacks and use a bonus action to
Okay.
direct one of your companions to strike.
Cool, yeah, so it's just cons. That's cons go. That's okay. Yeah, okay. In that case, I'm going to use the rest of my turn to just get up.
Nice. The dwarf barbarian has taken a fairly amount of damage from that though. Roll your superiority die because that gets added to the damage.
Oh, of course, yeah.
An
8.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I said what they went 60 feet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought we'd already done this. What?
Like 43 points of damage from that throw.
Fuck me. We should keep Monica around.
Yeah.
Halved, of course, but still. Because of raging.
Yeah.
Because I know, isn't it that whole thing where a barbarian's terminal velocity isn't enough to kill it when they're raging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little kind of peek behind the curtain. This is like a level 11 bit barbarian.
Yeah. I mean, look at the damage he did to me in one turn. Like,
Yeah.
hate this guy. Oh, as he flies, I go, take that, you asshole. Just he hasn't heard it yet.
It's his turn. He runs back, but he needs his entire action to dash to even get back to you.
Does he get back to me?
Gets back to you.
Okay.
Does it go past Sid?
Doesn't go past Sid.
I'm going to use my reaction to
Brace?
brace.
Yeah, go for
and
it.
Slap him again. That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Oh, 20 if you count the... Oh, no, we're
Yeah.
on AC mode now.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. And again, I'm going to full smite.
Yep.
Okay, that is 4, 11, 16, 17, 23, 24 points of damage. Half, of course, so 12 points of damage.
No, how much... the radiant damage isn't halved.
It's not radiant damage for combat.
Of
Also,
course.
It's weapon type damage.
Dylan,
Yeah.
Dylan, sorry to be that guy.
Yeah,
He
please
didn't
do.
attack his last turn, so he's not raging anymore.
Persistent rage.
We're trying so hard.
Oh, no, I'm gonna triple check that because
Yeah.
absolutely fair.
Never got to play a high level barbarian.
Yeah.
I've only played low level.
Yeah, I've never gone above, like, I think Sagan was level 7 or
Mine
something.
was, I've never played above 5 on a barbarian, so.
No, sorry, I'm thinking of it's actually relentless rage.
That sounds worse.
No, persistent rage is you just keep raging. Relentless rage is you drop to 0 hit points while you're raging. You don't die outright, and you can keep trying to keep going. But hey, didn't attack.
He's not raging, so that's all 24 damage.
Yeah.
Sick. Aye, fuck off. I sent you over there. You may go there and sit. You're not part of this.
Ooh, getting spicier now.
Con big hits over here this round.
Sid, you're up. Axel and Thunderslash have basically just done a flyby at you. They're kind of they're not that far away. They're probably only 10 feet away from you. What would you like to do?
So Sid wasn't affected by the doubling vision thing, you know. He's quite tired, but there was still a push on his brain, you know. You know when you're really tired and you keep falling in and out of sleep, and sometimes you'll have little dreams, you know, or whatever, real quick. That same type of feeling comes over him as he's looking over at Fink, who's in water form, and you know Fink in water form is thrashing, you know, being all but within it he sees 3 other Finks
Okay.
thrashing about differently, especially one in particular, and he's like, Fink, buddy, what are you doing? And when he says it, his voice sounds real echoey to himself.
Okay.
And I'm going to summon a bestial spirit.
Fucking cool.
And-
Level ups, everyone's getting cool
I'm
abilities.
sorry, is that... Go on.
And so the land version of Fink, the non-elemental version, is going to come out. and
Of the
walk-
elemental version?
Of the elemental version.
Fuck, that's cool.
Yeah, that's very
Come over to him. And it is able to attack.
Yeah, because
and
you know
go
what this
into
fight
his-
needed? More NPCs and moving parts. Holy shit.
It did.
Did I tell you about my ring of summoned soldiers? Because I'm about to use it.
But if it's a flyby, I'm guessing it can't chase it down, you know. Or anything.
I will say it could probably maybe jump up to get to it's only 10 feet away. Axel and Thunderslash use most of their movement to just get to you. Attack the flyby was that you couldn't react opportunity attack, but they're only have just gone by, so I'll let you attack them.
Okay. Then, yeah, this spirit Fink is, this spectral Fink is going to just raging, because this is the one that, you know, really dealt with Axel and is going to jump up onto this and try and get at Axel.
Nice.
Is it like a shadow thing? Can we call it Shink?
Let's not go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And that's why I didn't say spectral think, but go.
Also bad.
Yeah.
Nice. That is a 14 to hit.
14 hits, yeah. The AC for Thunderslash is only 12.
Oh, okay, perfect. So then I don't need to use one of the things. That's great. And that is 13 points of damage.
Nice. Thunderslash does not like that.
And it is
at all.
piercing damage as this thing,
Good. Fuck
Yeah.
Thunderslash.
as its a spectral version just
Chomps.
spikes in.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Okay, so that is your action to summon him. It is the druid's turn. No one has helped Stormzy or done anything like that. I'm going to say...
It's only... No, 10 feet away. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
He has back to
Oh. So here's the thing about Silvery Barbs. As part of that action, you can also choose one person to get an advantage. Maynard is going to choose for Azealia to get advantage on this.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 and an 8. Who wants to roll for Stormzy?
I did last time.
Yeah, I'll use the Walker dice. 14 on dice.
You can choose for someone to either get blasted with lightning or someone to be healed.
I feel like,
Does he have... If he's flying around, right?
does he have line of sight?
Does he have
on
line of
Maynard?
sight at Maynard?
Yes, because he is... And it's lightning as well, so it's coming
He's
from the
falling
sky
down,
down.
okay.
Yeah.
Fucking zap.
Yeah.
Roll 2d8.
What are they? No. Yeah, do it. Okay. I can't see my dice. I know I'm looking right at them, but they're there.
It's 9.
Plus 4, so...
So 13, yeah.
Maynard not looking great. Stormzy doing work. He is like basically just dominating, as he like taking no prisoners, taking no shit.
That's why they call him Stormzy, bruv.
He's like, yeah, bruvs, I got this. Yeah, have some fucking lightning. Yeah, boom.
Yeah, he's not the god of hammers.
And then it's Fink's turn.
Cool.
Normal Fink, not spectral Fink.
Water Fink.
Water Fink. So just to put this into context for everyone, just so to paint the picture so everyone's
Lay it out.
Lay it out. We have Stormzy and Azealia. Stormzy kind of like being held aloft by winds and like, static electricity, basically fighting against Azealia, who's like being held aloft by like twisting vines and thorns. They're like basically, just hurling through this kind of like general space of the market square you're in. Like the water in the fountains going everywhere, spraying up. Stormzy's calling down bolts of lightning, calling down healing rain to help people. You have on the ground, you have Khan kind of like bloodied and, in a bad way, standing next to Monica, who has just booted Araya away. Araya has come back, but Khan is kind of taking a slash against them. You have Maynard kind of like crouching on a roof, fucking being a prick and casting spells at people.
Absolute fucking gimp lord.
You
up
have
there.
all of the townsfolk in absolute disarray. There's chaos. There's screaming. There's everyone like, turning against each other. They've kind of like gotten over this now, but like they've done so much damage to each other that like they're broke. They're seeing like this giant turn to double their size, almost squash someone. They're seeing Axel, this other kid flying a massive...
Literally dumped into an apocalypse, like.
Yeah, like this is a nightmare situation for these people. Like whatever about the nightmares they're suffering, this is like real life, and like you're hearing like cries and like whimpering from the last resort of like people in there.
Still people in there.
I mean, that's kind of where you would like
I'd
put a
them
lot
in
of
there,
people.
yeah, I forget.
And that's probably where like Aaron is like trying to like keep people calm and safe. Off screen, we don't see it, but you probably see Joe in there, serving out burgers to try to keep everyone like try to
The
keep everyone.
apocalypse raging and he's on the grill.
Yeah. Well, people always need to eat,
I love it.
When the situation is
Glad
sloppy.
I warned him.
This situation's getting sloppy. Time for Joe.
God.
And yeah, you got the bards, Teresa and Melody fucking drum and bassing their hearts out.
I love that. The worst fight in the world, and they're just like, keep it going.
Yeah, keep it going, trying to keep people inspired.
This is just their music video, like,
basically, yeah.
basically.
But yeah, shit is fucked.
Shit is actually fucked here.
So I'm going to be real con here for a moment.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, God, love us.
Because
lay out what you want to do and see if I say yes or not.
Sid didn't take his movement because I was waiting for this, right? So Fink and Sid used the movement part of their turn to try and climb up onto a building, right?
Okay.
Now, I imagine that seems very difficult, right?
Yeah.
So, going to have Water Fink blast the ground with his water cannons
Yes.
to propel them upward.
Fucking, that is a top tier Squirtle move. Established by the turtle. You have to honor it.
So dumb, but I love it so much. What's the end goal here? What are you trying to do?
Get up high enough so that we can see Maynard.
I'm
If
gonna
not,
say-
I've got another thing I can do.
I'm going to say it's going to take your action because it's going to be climbing. And that's going to be essentially Fink's attack, is to attack the ground to like basically water jet you guys up onto the roof. I'm going to say if Fink wants to take his turn to do that, you can get up there. I won't even give you a check or anything, but that'll be your turn to do it.
What do you think, Con? The other option, Jim, is that I can have Fink attack this non-raged barbarian.
It's turtle time.
Okay, that's what I thought too. Yeah, we're going to use that to get up on top of a building.
Okay, yeah, you do that. You get on top of him. You can see him there. It is going to be his turn next.
This is the most anime shit.
So anime.
When we make it big, I'm gonna hire an animator to film to make this scene.
Oh, before anything, I'm going to use the bonus action, Sid's bonus action, to pop a healing potion.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah, that should have been on your turn, but that's all good.
Yeah. How much are they? 2d4.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2 if that's the one you have. I don't know what ones you have left.
You gave us a new one last episode. And
Yeah, you have that one for sure anyway.
I can't remember offhand. I had them written down on my old character sheet.
Plus 2, so 7.
Maynard sees you jump up onto the roof with him. He's getting pretty spooked. I'm assuming there's like murderous rage in
Oh yeah, he brought up his mom.
Sid's eyes. And Maynard looks at you and says, well, if you want to try be heroes always need someone to save. And he will cast Fireball on the last resort.
No.
Yes.
Can't put everyone in there.
You get the feeling that Maynard, much like Bellacore and Blake, kind of just has like a constant detect thoughts ability. Hiding people is not working against Maynard because he can detect where thoughts are, and he can detect a lot of thoughts in the last resort. And he will use his action to cast Fireball.
It's just onto it, so it's just on the roof of it.
Yeah.
It's a fireball.
And you see last resort starts to go up in flames.
All that sawdust.
Fucking the thing is
All the sawdust. It's
a tinderbox.
It's a fucking tinderbox in there.
Sloppy Joes are going to be overdone.
That was down another alley. It's all right.
Okay. I actually know exactly where it is.
He kind of looks at you and will basically just try and run and jump to another building to try and get away.
He's not floating anymore.
He's not floating anymore. His concentration is well gone on the fly spell that he had. He's going to give him an athletics check to try to see can he jump over.
Yeah.
Basically.
It would be funny if he whiffed it.
That's a 19. He's able to basically jump over to the next building.
You need someone to save, and he just jumps off the building. did he mean him?
It is Monica. What would you like Monica to do? Monica is kind of right there with Araya.
Soccer. It's like
keep the barbarian busy.
You know when somebody like how you can get a lot of distance when you kick like a soccer ball.
Yeah.
But this guy is sprinting back. Uses dash action.
We'll see what happens. They'll give him another opposed athletics. That's good. Holy shit, that's good for Monica. Like,
that's bad.
That's bad. Not diabolical, but pretty bad. Holy shit.
Just punts.
He just punts? He just punts the dwarf.
This poor guy is trying to rage.
Yeah. Just punts him back another 60 feet. And then there's the bards. Is there anything the bards want to do?
I think...
Can the bards do anything other than keeping their thing going?
If you want them to stop the buffs and do other things,
no.
Maybe.
I think it's a good idea because these buffs also go on the townspeople and the people in the last resort, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and it's what's giving you this constant inspiration pool.
Yeah, so, nah, brah. But I think AC is probably still good with everything going on. Con?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean,
like,
Sid
we're dealing enough damage that...
Sid wants the extra damage. He's real mad.
I think AC is more important for us right now because we're dealing a lot of damage. Like, we're doing 50, 60 a turn. Like, solidly here.
You're doing a lot of damage. Like, and judging by how Maynard is, like, actively running away now and trying not to, like, face you, he's spooked. He's, like... This is like a last kind of desperate act that he's done now to try and
clear a passage for himself.
Yeah, distract you guys as much as possible.
Yeah, chase him down.
Colin, you maybe want.
Do you know what? No, yeah,
you
fuck it.
maybe want to roll an insight check.
Oh, okay.
11?
Okay, I would say that's probably not good enough to realize what's going on with Sid.
No. Con was about to turn around and be like, fucking finish him off, take the damage boost. But, yeah, he still does. He doesn't see anything going on with you.
Yeah.
Jim doesn't either. I don't think Dylan does either.
No. This is all very exciting.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want the townspeople to do then?
Yes.
The bards then.
The bards are swapping over to damage.
Okay, bards are swapping over
Oh,
to
are
damage.
they? Okay, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I figure, yeah. You like, Con heard you call for it, and he's like, yeah, of course.
Well, I mean, or do we need it for the people in the last resort and stuff that are like,
Well, I'm going to get them out now.
okay,
That's what my turn is, because your man is, 60 feet away, so.
Yeah.
he can't get. He's just gonna keep getting punted away.
Yeah. Like fucking Monica just playing, like, you know that game kids play where they bounce a ball off a wall again and
Yeah.
again?
Can we command Monica as well during this?
No, Monica has
Monica's
his own turn. Yeah,
It's just because
I was trying to cheat.
I know.
I use commanding strike on
Use
it,
the
that's
big
why.
hands to put out the fire.
Maybe on his turn. Okay, so bards attack townspeople. You've got Blake, you got Son, you've got I don't know, fucking who else? Anyone you can think of.
So I have a thing I'd like for Bellicor to do.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, Bellicor, do the same thing you did last time, but on Axel.
Give me another Arcana check. What did I say? +8.
Yeah.
On Axel, but not on Thunderstrike.
I don't think Thunderslash.
No,
is-
no. It's just funny if the bird attacked him immediately.
That's a 14.
14 doesn't do it.
Yeah.
That's
okay. Fink is.
I can't believe you threw Axel in the mix.
Fink is gonna eat Thunderslash spectrally.
It is Maynard's legendary action. He's going to again cast Mind Sliver on you. That is intelligence saving throw, which remember you have a -1d4 on.
Oh god, it's like an echo chamber.
So that's only a 5. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 points of damage. And again,
Is that
say-
-2d4 then?
No, just it's because
Yeah,
so
it just
the
keeps,
next
it keeps
one.
going.
Yeah,
Okay.
just means
Sid
it's
does
hard.
not care.
Yeah.
This is a psychic damage, right?
Yes.
Yes, it doesn't care.
It is Axel. You see that Axel. You see kind of Maynard kind of like gestures to like points at Axel and points at Monica to be like, you know, knowing that Monica is keeping Araya out of the fight and Araya can fuck shit up. So you see Axel like swoops.
Is Spectral Fink on Thunderslash still?
I don't think he's ever on. He's just able to jump up to attack it.
Okay.
He was at a level with it, like.
Yeah, I just kind of gave you that you can get the attack. Axel is going to basically go and Maynard doesn't give a fuck about Axel. He's just going to send Axel right into Monica and try to grapple and to basically
Grapple the fucking 40-foot.
basically just to keep fucking Empire Strikes Back and try and just like swoop around and keep Monica distracted.
Because he'd have 60 foot of hempen rope.
He fucking does now.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
It is the top of the round. Then it is
Layer action.
their action. And it's an extension of this like mind sliver attack that he's done on you, Sid. He's going to like try and, in a very reminiscent to what Bellicor has done before, cast out a frightening presence so that he like everyone becomes frightened of them. Wisdom saving throws.
Oh yes. 4. It's not even worth using a D8 on a 4, is it?
No.
Oh, that's still a dirty 20.
Yeah, you're fine. DC is 15. You're
Not
good.
afraid. Too tired.
You see now, Con, as Araya is beginning to run back, like just something has like gotten into your mind that this is the most
Oh god, he hit me so hard.
like frightening thing you can see, and like it is.
I see Axel flitting about Monica, and I feel a bit of fear because I know this dwarf almost bodied me offhand on the top of the round. Like,
Yeah.
my entire game has been keeping him away from people so far.
Did he take damage off of that punt?
Yes. I'm going to just say it was the same damage as he took previously,
Yeah.
But not halved.
but not have no.
Not halved, Dylan.
He's only got one good punt
See,
left in him,
type it.
hopefully.
Dylan's like, oh man, now I gotta increase their HP.
No.
Done furiously googling how much does a punt do.
These were rolled up as characters, so they've got a HB in line with what you'd expect.
Yeah.
Which for a level 11 barbarian
It's pretty high.
is pretty high. But he's taking like 90 points of damage.
Yeah. Come on, it's your turn.
Yeah, no, I can't stand on a fountain and give a spiel about protecting people and then let them burn in a thing. I'm going into the last resort.
I would say.
Wait, did we use our second townspeople thing?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, we didn't.
you
Have Sun, put arrows or something in there that show people the way out. Like,
Yeah?
You can have Sun
Emergency
or
stuff.
No, can I have Sun put up an illusory wall? So, Oriah, like to Roadrunner him.
I was
you
thinking.
can try.
I was thinking to get people out so that way you could stay in the fight rather than you going in.
Well, I figure Khan is going in anyway, because there's no way, like, fucking everyone is in there.
Yeah, but I mean, if Sun's getting people out,
Someone can help, and it might make it easier for Khan to get people out.
Well, can I see in? Is there a lot of smoke and stuff in there?
There's beginning to get smoke, and smoke
Well,
is coming down, and I
in
think
that
that
case-
there's a lot of chaos and panic in there because people don't know what to do, where to go.
In that case,
So
can I get
going
Sun?
outside is equally as fucking dangerous because there's lightning and everything coming down.
Can I get Sun to do a hospital thing where there's a glowing line on the ground that leads to the door,
that's what I was
and then I can go in and use that to guide people out?
100%, yes.
Okay, nice. Yes.
Yeah, that can
that's
be
what
done.
I was
Actually.
saying with the
Yeah,
arrows.
Good thinking. Yeah.
Great. Then Con, it's your turn. So you can, I'll say, with your movement, you can get to last resort. What do you do, kind of, when you're in there?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I know I had told you that previously this was the safe place for you, but as the building is now on fire, that is no longer the case, and I need you to form an orderly queue and follow the glowing line. When you get out, I need you to hang a right immediately. The new point of shelter is the Sloppy Joe's. Everybody go.
Does the Iron Circle have a cellar?
Or is there like a
Underground.
town hall it's a stone?
I mean,
It's a stoneworking city.
there's a lot of, but like, there's like thatched roofs and like the support
Yeah.
beams are still made of wood and stuff like that, So while the shell of the building probably isn't going to go on fire, the roof is currently on fire, and the danger is here that beams are going to start falling
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Do you know what
Give me a
I don't know if this
Oh, go on.
will work, but I, with my level up, gained the shield spell. Can I use that to support one of the struts? Like to support the roof a bit and just...
I will say you can use your action and you can expend a spell slot or something like that to like basically
Beast
just
the
fucking
roof up.
beast the roof up. Yeah.
Okay.
You even have like a new ability to basically make yourself stronger.
Yeah.
So I will say, you can use that.
I can use my new channel divinity to just keep the roof up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, you basically go in, start basically like,
Get the fuck out, get the fuck out, get the fuck out, get the fuck out, get the fuck out. Sorry,
Yeah.
get the fuck out, get the fuck out, get the fuck out.
yeah. And people start rushing out. I'm gonna say that as kind of everyone's like running around, you see little Hector like in there as well, and he comes up. He's like, "Is everything? What's happening, Con? It's
Oh, it's just a little fire, Hector. Everything is normal. I need you to just head out there with the rest of the crowd and make your... Do you know where Sloppy Joe... This is really heavy. Do you know where Sloppy Joe's is?
I think so. Is that where we're all going?
Yeah, that's exactly where I need you to go. And can I put what's that thing on him?
Oh, Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith on him as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
do that. He's like, okay, and you see that he's holding his like little wooden sword.
Keep that close. Yeah. Remember what I taught you?
Yeah, I got you. It is Araya's turn. They
Run back.
You're gonna run back, but seeing that Monica is kind of held up by Axel, and seeing what Maynard is up to, Araya is going to run into the last resort.
I hate this. I fucking hate this asshole. Go on.
I'm gonna say,
They would only get to it at that point if they were kids.
I'm gonna say they'll take a full dash and get in, but you see this kind of, and again, like your mind has been like altered, and you're seeing this dwarf like bigger than you guys, like kind of like, almost like silhouetted by like the flames and the smoke that's in the building, like, the shadows like writhing and twisting around, is like just like incredibly like menacing figure holding this like axe that's like dripping in your own blood as he walks forward, and it's like, Oh, we're going to protect this little child, are we? Or maybe I'll get there first.
I'll fucking kill you.
Sid, it is your turn. You're on the roofs of Stone's Reach chasing down Maynard. He is on the next kind of roof over. What do you do?
Yeah. I am sprint, like not use dash action, but run, that direction,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to drop down on a knee and take a shot at him, as I get
Go
close
for
I
it.
can.
Yeah.
That's a 22 to hit.
22 hits. Is that with everything? With your arrows and your bonuses as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can, that's not with inspiration.
Crit AC is 28.
It'd be really hard to get, and we might need those.
Mm.
No.
Just spending, because I know Sid, you said Sid was very bloodthirsty, and just letting you know as a player that a crit is technically within reach.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. No.
They're trying to feed Ryan's bloodthirst as well.
Hey, I'm just letting you know all the options that you have.
Yeah. No, just going to keep, just like that normal one.
Mm-hmm.
That is 10 points of damage, though.
Okay.
And Fink, beside me, is going to take his coordinated attack.
Does Fink is still in water form? Yeah, he has a ranged attack. Yeah, nice.
That is 15, which I believe is the AC.
15 hits.
Actually, sorry, no, it's 18. If I'm going to kill, I'm going to flavor all this different.
It's not a kill yet. I think Maynard's he's gonna use silvery barbs on that.
Fucking he's getting his money's worth with these things, isn't he?
Yeah, because he needs to try and turn the tide for Azalea to come and help him now, because that's more so what he's trying to do.
Have I complimented you on Azalea as a name for a druid? Fucking top tier.
Thank you. It's actually named after Azalea Banks.
I figured as much.
because all druids are obviously rappers, and that's one.
That's a 12, so I'm going to use one.
Okay, yep. Using inspiration, what you got?
I've only got 2 on it.
You can use the other one if you want. Can
Okay.
you do that?
You can.
Yeah, maybe should.
I mean, fuck it. You gotta get him, like.
Yeah. I mean, that's obviously going to...
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
It was another 6
Yep.
onto there.
Mhm.
Yeah, that hits.
That's good.
That's 15 points of damage.
Fucking hell, holy shit. Maynard is looking incredibly hurt. You think Maynard's going to start fleeing?
It is Spectral Fink's turn.
Spectral Fink. Okay.
His first fucking show up, like his first appearance.
Spectral Fink did not get onto the roofs with us, though.
No.
And Sid, as bloodthirsty and angry as he is about him bringing up his mom, still is Sid,
Mhm.
and heard Khan yelling about things. And luckily, with everything that's going on, and yells to Spectral Fink, go in there. Now, Spectral Fink had gone, a bit away going after it.
Mhm.
So I'm guessing it's probably coming in the back door, the same one the other dude went into.
Yeah, I would say that.
So he's going to attack him from behind.
Okay.
And is he standing real close to Khan then?
I'm going to let Khan decide that.
I'm just kind of in the middle
Or
of
is
the
it like
room.
down the end
I'm
of the hallway?
holding, I'm
It's-
holding up
it's
that
about
beam
pack
at the moment,
tactics.
right?
Yeah, I would say... For dramatic purposes, I will say that Araya has gotten just in front of Khan.
Where's Hector?
Hector is... you told Hector to leave.
He was at the door when he came in, right? He was kind of leaving.
Hector was had come up to you and was talking to you and,
Fuck, he's
and
right
had
at
the
me,
sword
like.
in hand. Yeah,
But it's also from behind. It's a flanked attack, so it'd be advantage anyway.
yeah. I'll give you advantage anyway. Yeah.
What am I trying to hit?
Only AC 12,
Well, that one
unarmored.
hits.
Very easy to hit.
That was a 15. So.
15 hits.
So this guy from behind has a spectral thing in
Okay. Spectral him from behind.
9 points of damage as he bites into the back of his leg.
Oh, how's it going, Fink? Wait, you're not Fink. Oh my god. Ghost Fink. Fink has died.
I really wanted Spectral Fink to go and attack Maynard, but there was no way I could pretend he was on the roof as well.
Okay, that's a 19 for Azalea for the druid roll off because of the advantage. So I'm going to roll for Stormzy there.
Your turn, I think.
What is that? It's a 16.
You see, Monica is still a very big threat. You see these vines.
Very big.
You see these vines erupt from the earth and start wrapping around Monica as well, kind of holding him in place. And then it is Fink's turn.
Yeah.
This is Waterfink.
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 Water legend.
Yeah, Fink's going to attack again.
Okay.
That's 15.
15 hits.
2d6. It's only 10 points of damage.
He's barely alive.
I hope I've made the roof slippery enough that it's hard to run.
Yeah, that's exactly what you've done.
Just slick the roof. Fucking, it's just a battle of dick moves.
We
up
also
there,
said
like-
before that Waterfink just vomits this out too. So Sid is bloodthirsty and Fink is just going, bah! Dylan's trying to decide if he lets me kill him.
Yeah, he's trying to slick the roof.
I'm
Trying to ask how slick the roof is.
I'm trying to see what spells he has that might really fuck up Sid. Sid, I need you to make another intelligence saving throw. And again, you have
No, I don't, because I already used the saving throw on the legendary action or the layer action.
nice. DC 17 as so not 20
That's a nat 20.
That is, in fact, a natural 20.
as Maynard casts Rolathim's Psychic Lance, which on a failed save you would have taken 7d6 psychic damage and would have been incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
Holy fuck. I always think these spells, they're so much worse depending on how snooty the mage name is at the start of them.
Yeah,
So with a nat 20, you take...
half probably.
Is it a quarter or is it half with the...
Yeah, you only take 10 points. That's halved. 10 points of psychic damage and are not.
So you know how I said since these turns happen all at once, basically.
Yeah.
The way Sid dropped to one knee was right as that thing was being fired out.
Yeah.
Nice. Yes, that is very cool. Yeah, so Sid, you're kind of in this like semi-dream state and you're kind of like in tune with like, you know, the spirits of nature around you and kind of in this kind of like half, you know that Maynard is saying that, and from what you've experienced with Bellacore, a lot of his powers are kind of come from this kind of like dreamscape, this dream theater that's been built, and that, you know, your mother and the other dreamers of town are kind of like adept in. And so I think maybe something within you kind of sees this, like there's no physical embodiment of this. It is just like a lance of psychic energy, but because you're in this kind of like half delirious dream state, you can kind of see it coming, and you're able to just drop to one knee, and as it kind of like whooshes over your head.
Awesome.
That's sick. That's really fucking cool.
I'm so sleepy.
Yeah, you're so sleepy you didn't even notice it.
I'm gonna say, so it's Monica's turn next. He's gonna just like, he's got so many things. Oh, fuck, that's...
Have him just put his hand out.
To try and swat Axel.
No, not even swat.
No, because there's the vines are stopping.
constricted
and
as well, yeah.
and actually, I'm gonna say that he would get disadvantage from Axel basically just fucking him up.
Being like flying in like a fly in his face.
Yeah, Monica cannot break free of the grapple and cannot do anything. Basically, they are functionally restrained from this. It would have an advantage, but because of the disadvantage, they were on a roll of 2 on the die.
Yeah.
It's the bards. Anything you want the bards to do?
I mean, just keep on.
Yeah, it's townspeople. What's Bellacore and someone to do?
Can they help Monica, or can they help you?
They can still help Monica. They can try and dispel the...
Bellacore can try again.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that didn't work. Yeah. For Axel.
Yeah.
go for it. DC 17 again. Plus 8 to the roll.
I did it last time. Do you want to do it this time? Plus
This
8.
This dice has been doing great for us.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, that's
27.
27.
You see Axel kind of like snaps out of it. Like he's kind of like completely unaware of where he is. He's like, he sees you. He's like, what the fuck are you doing here, you little shit? I kind of looks around and it's like, oh, fuck.
That's so honest. I love it.
Like his first instinct is just like be like, what the fuck's sitting here, and then actually takes in the surrounding and is like, fuck, shit, fuck. But it's not his turn yet. Is there anything that you want Sun or anything to do, or anyone else in the town?
I'd like Sun to
kinda
continue that line towards the Sloppy Joes.
I'm gonna say that kind of Sun has kind of comes in now and is like also like ushering people out, and you see Hector is there, kind of like, am I going? What's the?
Is it my go?
Not yet.
Specifically to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
You need to isolate someone and give them a task.
Yeah.
Yeah. And because if you go like, "Oh, get him out of here," nobody will do it. But if you say, "Ryan, get him out of here," Ryan will be like, yeah. Is it my turn? Or what?
No, sorry. This is the other townsfolk order. So you got Blake to kind of dispel that. Is someone just going to continue to try and get people?
So that doesn't count as one of our, or does it?
That was one of them, yeah. But you have two. Each of your.
No, I meant Sun doing her thing doesn't count.
It can count if she's got to just continue doing that.
I think that's probably the most important.
Yeah.
To get people out.
Yeah. So
I'll say
she's like, is she like airplaning them at the door? Kind of.
Basically, yeah. Because she needs to go in to see where she can place these illusions. You know.
Yeah.
So she is there, kind of. People are filtering out. I'm gonna say if she does that, she's helping you. She needs line of sight. She's like at the door.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
But she
just
can do
get
that.
her to keep ushering people out then.
Cool. Yeah, she does that. You have most of the people cleared out now. Essentially because of that, it's Maynard's legendary action. He's going to Mind Sliver again. Intelligence saving throw on Sid.
Only a 9.
Okay.
And roll out of Bardic then.
No. Oh yeah.
This is headache rolling on my behalf. That's only 6 points of damage. But you do get the minus 1d4.
It's not going to survive the next turn. So.
Sid with the cold indifference of a callous killer.
It is Axel's turn. Axel's like, what the fuck's... shit's fucked. And you just see he, like, coward bully that Axel is, just starts flying away.
Fucking of course he does. Fucking of course he does.
Oh my god.
Of course he does. It is Maynard's lair action. Intelligence saving throw. He's going to try and basically do the double image thing again. Not the fear thing, the double image, because...
Oh, yeah, that's rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah, because he's just trying to anything he can to try and make
Same.
something...
Forward, yeah.
Yeah. 3 for me.
Okay, so you've got disadvantage against him. Con, it's your turn. Araya is standing in front of you. Spectrofink is behind him. He's not paying him much attention. He's looking quite hurt. You guys have done a lot of damage and he has not been raging. And still hasn't raged because he's used all his actions to get there. But is threatening to kill Hector.
How is he doing that?
He's got his axe out.
Oh, right. Okay.
And you see you see Hector's like kind of standing there like shakily putting up his like this guard that you had taught him
Oh, fuck.
so many days ago.
Fuck you, Dylan.
It's very good.
I have nothing. I have no resources left.
Is it like this, Con?
That's and I'm still holding up the fucking roof, am I?
It's your choice, yeah.
How do I? Is that way? Like, am I? What's holding it up at the moment?
Con, I will let you. You're the one who said that this is what you're doing. I'll let you decide what way you want this to be.
Fuck. He could take me out with one hit, and I got no resources left.
Gotta get in the way of it.
Okay.
Or
here's
you
what I'm
could
gonna
be
do.
mathematical. And we gave Vanny and Aaron 2 kids. So they'd still be net +1.
Yeah, but you can't count Blake.
You hear outside Vanny screaming, Hector! Hector, where are you? And you kind of get the feeling that, like, in the mix and rush of everything, you know, her and Aaron have been, like, also looking after the townspeople. Hector is a bit of a scamp and is always kind of, like, doing his own thing and
Came over
running
to
off.
see Con.
And has come over to see Con.
Over to see Con. Okay. Con's mind goes back to a long time ago, with a big figure towering over him, and he looks at Hector, and he looks at the dwarf. He sees Sun at the door. Con is going to use his action to let go of the roof and throw Hector out the door. He's going to say, "Pay it forward, kid," and then he's just going to let the roof go. Scoop Hector out the door.
Yeah, you're right in the middle of this inn. You sacrifice your action to do that. I'm going to say, give me an athletics check.
Fuck if I fail this. Athletics.
Yeah.
It's 12.
Well, Hector's a small kid. I was only going to say DC 10. It's fine. You basically fucking just slide him along the floor as if you would,
Yeah.
a dog or a cat.
Like I did that guy in the Battle of the Bands.
Like you did that guy in the Battle of the
me.
Bands, like one of the first things you did. Sid, you see from outside, as you're up there fighting, you see the roof of the last resort collapse. It's your turn.
Yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Because we're pretty close to Maynard now, right?
Oh, you're pretty much on him. You can be on him if you want, I'll say. I mean, he's on like the other roof. But
Sid looks at him and just looks directly in his eyes, right?
Mhm.
And then turns to walk away. And as he walks away, he mutters the same thing he muttered before in his dreamscape, and uses the second spell slot to re-summon the spectral Fink beside him, and points at Maynard as he begins to walk back, as Sid walks back to the last resort to help.
make an attack roll.
And we're all close together.
Con, come here. Or Sid, or Jim, come here. This is all legit.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
He's got pack tactics, though.
Yep.
Yes. That's 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's 10 points of damage.
Jim, how much HP did you have left?
Just to double check that. Ryan, he had 2 points of health left.
So what? So Sid summons to Mutter, and he goes, feast. And both Finks jump on Maynard
Holy shit.
and rip him to shreds as Sid runs back to the last resort.
That is your action to do that.
Yep.
I was going to say, with your movement, you can maybe get down off the building.
Ashes of whispering ashes of fucking death for Maynard.
Sid's exhausted and is so angry.
It is the last of the druids. I've been working on this to say that the first druid to get to 3 successes is going to basically win the fight. That's how I've been doing this. It's been 2-1 so far. That's only a 9.
Okay. 19.
You see Stormzy in this, like he himself had been the kind of in the middle of all these like maelstrom activity, has traveled the elemental planes, kind of just channels all of that energy into one mighty lightning bolt, comes crashing down to Zelia, who's basically left as like a smoldering ruin.
Charred azaleas.
Sounds like something you order at Applebee's.
Doesn't it?
It is Fink's turn. Fink has been commanded to feast.
Yeah.
Maynard is dead.
Or currently wishing to be.
Monica is now free
The vines are gone.
From
from
everything.
the vines and from Axel's distractions. The bards kind of look around. You know, they see all of these people fleeing from the remains of the last resort. They look, see that Maynard is down, that Zelia is, just a pair of boots left on the ground. Araya, presumably dead underneath the weight of an entire fucking...
If it's Monica's turn as well, Sid is gonna be screaming, Monica, lift up the building.
Monica rushes over, starts lifting up the building. It's the biggest inn in Stone's Reach. There's a lot of rubble. There's a lot of debris. It's gonna take a couple of turns. Con, do you want to start making death saving throws?
7.
That's one fail. Monica's doing well, but the risk is any kind of movement further endangers you. Make another death saving throw.
11.
That's one success. Give me another death saving throw with disadvantage.
It's a fail.
With disadvantage, it could be 1.
Oh! No!
It's a 1.
Monica still in ultimate giant form,
Has to go for the ultimate friend.
going for the ultimate friend, starts, ripping rubble and debris, finally rips one large piece of smoldering beam, and underneath then lifts out the dead body of Con Greystone.
Stormzy! Stormzy, get here now! Stormzy!
And that is where we'll end this episode.